I guess you're next.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of the Boinks and CJSiev podcast. My name is CJSiev.
And I'm Liam. Oh, am I going by Boinks or Liam? I'll go by Liam. I'm Liam.
I guess I'm Connor. People call me that in the real world. I may be like a Z-list micro-internet celebrity, but
Well, you're A-list to me.
Nobody calls me that.
Unlike 14 other people.
Thanks. So, this is our first episode, of course. Yeah, we don't have a plan for this.
Yeah.
We are 100% just winging this.
Yeah, so might be a little bumpy, but we'll fix it in post. If there's any 15-minute silences, we'll see what happens.
We weren't sure what we were going to do for the first episode. And then, of course, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness came out the other day, and we were talking about it.
We were like, hold on. Why don't we just have this conversation in front of a microphone?
Yeah, well, you can just record it.
Call that shit a podcast.
It's called productivity. We got to do both at the same time.
Two birds, one stone.
Exactly.
So, today's plan, we're going to talk about Kenobi, maybe, new Avatar trailer, then some, I want to do a spoiler-free review of Doctor Strange.
See, I was going to say we don't do a spoiler-free.
Well, yeah, I
it's
guess.
very hard to talk about this movie
It's not
spoiler-free.
Really well, okay, we'll put a warning. We'll talk about Doctor Strange last.
We'll give a warning.
If you haven't seen Doctor Strange, don't worry. You can listen to the first, little bit of the podcast. We'll put a big spoiler warning. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
If you want to skip around a bit to all of our topics, not that there's that many, there will be timestamps in the description below.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said it that way.
In the description below. First off, what's new with you, Connor?
Well, not much. I've I've been working my way through Parks and Recreation.
Nice.
The TV show.
Oh no.
Never seen. No, I've actually been going to the parks department of the city we live in, and I've been
making my ranks up there. So.
Yeah. But no, I'm of course watching the show. I like it a lot more than I thought I would.
It's fantastic.
About mid-season 4. Been a couple days since I've seen it.
It's literally a fantastic show.
It's very, very good. We might talk about that when I finish it.
Yeah.
Been working my way through the Skywalker saga.
Oh, me too.
Like with Star Wars. I've done the first level of The Force Awakens.
Well, he's weird. He started on Phantom Menace. I started
as
on
any
New
sane
Hope.
person would.
No, I started on A New Hope because that's where Star Wars starts. And when you open up the game,
the complete
starts
saga.
You on A New Hope.
The first level in complete saga is negotiations.
But that's why I
and
didn't
I
want
will
to do
go
it.
off that.
I just finished playing. Well, not just finished. I just finished playing Phantom Menace, and I think Attack of the Clones. I don't know. It was a long time ago, so not just finished.
Yeah,
but
in complete saga or Skywalker saga?
In complete saga. So I don't want to play the prequels, but I finished 2 days ago the entire original trilogy. Final boss fight, Palpatine. Spoilers, so underwhelming.
Spoilers for a movie that came out
no, for the game to see if it was a good
almost
boss
40
fight.
years ago.
Well, not the movie. Yeah, whatever. So the boss fight was not fantastic.
I like that boss fight.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the best boss fight so far was the Boba Fett one.
Really?
Return of the Jedi.
Really?
Yeah, that one was awesome.
Huh.
That one was really fun. And then I started the first level of Phantom Menace. It's terrible, the first level. That's the submarine one.
Yeah, that's the worst level in the game.
So bad.
So far.
I sound like I hate the game. I love the game. I want to emphasize I freaking love this game.
It's very good.
Incredible.
I
think better than Complete Saga.
Well.
Hold on.
In some ways, I would say yes.
It's
but
such a better game, but it doesn't have the charm. Sorry, I'll let you go.
We should put this discussion on hold.
What?
I think this should be a discussion for another episode.
For another episode? Okay, we'll go deeper into detail.
Yes, I think we could do a whole ass episode on that when we've both finished it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Neither of us have finished the game yet.
50%. Well, I'm above 50. He's about 90.
Well, no, they got all the open world stuff to do.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done any free play stuff yet.
Yeah, me neither. It's so much to do.
It's been a while. I've been pretty busy the last couple of days.
I want to go to howlongtobeat.com and research that game. Actually, I'm going to
do it right now.
I forgot I can do that. So, continue saying about your day.
What else have I been up to? I went to the zoo yesterday. Saw a cool dog. I believe its name was Zebra. That's on Twitter. I just stole a joke from my own Twitter, but that's fine. Which is a joke I stole from something else.
CJSiev.
CJ_Siev, capital CJ and S.
Lego Star Wars. Sorry, continue. I have to Google this.
I don't know. I've mostly just been working. Summertime, got to pay the bills for school somehow.
Oh my god, that's
Bought about $400 worth of Lego the other day. Did you see this morning the Great Pyramid of Giza set?
Oh yeah, I
got
did.
revealed?
I don't like it.
Really?
I wish like it was a whole pyramid. It's not a pyramid. It's like
It's the front of the pyramid.
yeah, that's so lame.
But you got like the tunnels in the back.
Well, that
and you
is
can take
cool,
like
but
the
whole point of a pyramid by definition is that shape, and they didn't do that.
But it's got like the docks out front that would have been
yeah. It is
facing
it is
the
cool.
Nile.
I do like it, but I don't think
it's
I'm gonna
pretty
get
neat.
it.
I don't think I'm
I'm
gonna get it
not
either.
collecting archaeology, architecture. I'm not collecting the architecture sets.
Is this considered architecture?
I don't know. It was built by humans, so.
No,
Or
I mean like
aliens.
architecture line.
Oh yeah, it is. I'm pretty
Is
sure.
it? All right.
I have no idea.
That could be wrong. No one fact check
They
us
don't
on
fact
that.
check.
Uh,
Yeah, but
what have you been up to?
I-
Also, wait. What was the answer? And
oh,
how
I
long
want
it
you to
beat?
guess on it. I want you to guess. Okay, so
Is this 100% beat or
there's 3, but I'm not gonna. If one of them's just main and extra, so we're gonna skip that. So main story. Take a guess. How long does it take to beat?
15 hours?
18 and a half.
Oh,
really
that's
close.
pretty close.
Pretty close. I'm probably about 7 hours in, if I had to guess. I'm not too far.
I'd say I've probably been playing about 15 hours so far, but I've
15?
also been doing a bunch of open
The
world
story
stuff.
shit, yeah, or the overworld.
Yeah, I've just dicked
open
around
world.
in there.
And completionist. This, my only hint is it shocked me.
This is 100%,
This is
correct?
100% to beat the game. 100%.
Probably around 50 hours or so.
50 hours. As a spoiler, not a spoiler, the original Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga completionist is 40 and a half hours. So
Really, that long?
yeah.
I've never actually
So now
100% of that game.
reconsider your Skywalker saga now.
40, huh? Yeah, that is what, like 1,000 Kyber bricks?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm gonna say at least 100.
82 and a half. So a little
Really?
over
That's
double.
actually closer to Complete Saga than I
yeah, but isn't that
expected.
unreal? It's
Yeah.
twice as long as the
It
first
actually
one.
is.
And the story's only 5 hours longer. Plus, and there's like 3 extra. Oh, I guess that makes sense.
But they've cut levels.
Yeah, it's
There's not as like.
that
there's-
is my. Oh, we can't talk about.
We're
it.
gonna
We can't
I'll
talk
put this
about it.
discussion
Well,
on
if we
hold.
start talking about that, we won't get to anything else that we have to talk about. So what I've been up to recently, I just started my spring semester. It's so boring. All the classes are so long.
Hang on, my phone just buzzed. Everybody ignore that.
Just take your phone off the desk.
It's on airplane mode. It won't go. No, but I'm reading my notes off it.
Oh
It's-
yeah, put your phone on Do Not Disturb then.
It is on Do Not Disturb, but when the screen's open,
Whatever.
when the screen's open, you still
Whatever.
get the buzzes. I've not taken my phone off Do Not Disturb in like
Yeah, me neither.
7 years.
So my class, one of them is like an education class, and I'm in a room with like 20, 40-year-olds. It's so strange.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had a university class where there's so many like middle-aged people in it.
Usually I've
Like it's
had
so
like
weird. I've had like a couple.
yeah, like 1 or
but
2
it's
in all
like
my
50%
classes.
middle-aged people, and it's kind
interesting.
of crazy. I
Probably.
think it's like, I don't know.
Just people want to get it out of the way because they
Yeah.
don't want to do classes
Like,
with
it's I talked to a
which
couple
20-year-olds or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's why people are doing it spring because this is like a short one. It's like 3 weeks.
They're shorter.
So I think it's like designed for people to do that, but I don't know. It doesn't matter.
I've never done a spring or summer semester class.
They're terrible. Don't do it.
Well, I will next year.
So
I think
stupid.
I
I
might
hate
get
it.
1 or 2 out of the way.
It does.
Otherwise, I'm going to be in school for the rest of my life. So
Yeah, I'm keeping the summer one open. Like I'm not doing school in the summer. Screw that. Summer's for partying and working. That's it.
and nothing else.
I'm excited to start work, but yeah, I'm excited to have money. I should rephrase. I'm not too excited to work. I'm excited to have money again.
Money is good.
That's awesome. Man, I love having a constant flow of money. It's
Disposable income
I
is
love
awesome.
not being in school. But yeah,
What else you been up to?
that's honestly pretty much it. I've been playing Minecraft, Smash, and the Skywalker Saga.
Ugh, we
That's
played
it.
Smash the other day.
I'm
He
getting unreal at Smash.
fucking annihilated me.
I am a legend.
I used to pride myself on being better than the average person at Smash, but as someone who doesn't really play a lot of Smash, honestly, I think I'm still on there.
Well, yeah, for sure. Connor's like,
But
if Connor were to fight the average Joe, Connor would win.
I think I would.
I think I think I'm pretty good.
I think
I
you
would get
definitely
my ass handed to me by like someone who like plays like religiously or like
Or
someone who's like
competitively.
competitively. I would get my ass handed to me.
Absolutely.
But like
Compared to me.
I floor you guys now. It's unreal.
Well, to be fair,
You
last
were
time we
also
played,
so exhausted.
I was so unbelievably exhausted.
Yeah, that's fair.
After work. My hands and brain were just not communicating, and I was not registering that
Yeah.
I need to dodge this or block or whatever.
Well, I'm getting really good. Well, what
But
I
we
did
also
was I
we also play very, very differently.
absolutely.
You grind one character. It's
Well, yeah, there's truth to that. I guess if we were playing on random, because you play like probably 10 characters, and you know the move sets, like you have the move sets mastered for like, or memorized.
I wouldn't
for like
say
10,
mastered.
Yeah, memorized, I should say, for like 10, 15 characters. I have King DDD, like mastered. Like I'm
Yeah, you
so
gotta-
good at King DDD.
I don't know. The whole fun of Smash Brothers has always been to me switching between tons of characters.
Yeah.
I don't like sticking with one guy for too long.
That's fair.
That's
I do. Well, I don't know. I tried to branch out with a couple characters. Like I was testing out like Donkey Kong and Ridley
Ridley.
for a little bit, and I can't get into it. Like I like them, like they're fun, but there's just something so captivating about being a big penguin with a huge fucking hammer, and just like annihilating like this like nest like a small child and like hitting him with it. It's so funny.
And I've
Like,
always. Oh, I'm
It's
sorry, I
so
thought that was-
funny. Sorry, go.
I thought that was the end of your sentence. See, I play like 10 characters. K. Rool, my main man Luigi, but specifically with the purple Waluigi outfit. I really like Samus. I really like Richter. Pac-Man's really fun.
Pac-Man's stupid.
Wii Fit Trainer,
And of
underrated
course,
as fuck.
Sonic the
And
Hedgehog.
of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, voiced by John Ralphio himself.
Is it this?
love
No,
him.
not in Smash.
Not
is
in
it?
Smash.
Okay,
no.
that would have been crazy.
No, it's a. I don't know who voiced him in
Playing
Smash. It's not
against-
John Ralphio.
I think potential. What's his real name?
John Ralphio.
It's John Ralphio. Have you met his sister yet?
No,
Okay, she's
I
funny.
know Mona Lisa.
Mona
is her
Lisa,
name?
yeah.
I have seen later into the show.
It's Jenny Slate. She's pretty
Yes, Jenny
funny.
Slate
But
of Everything Everywhere All at Once fame.
is she in it?
Yes, she is.
Oh, that's cool. I still haven't seen that. So
I will.
no
We're
spoilers.
actually gonna come back to that movie
Yeah.
later.
Well, as soon as I watch,
I
that,
will
we'll
not
make
spoil
like
it.
an episode.
No,
on
no,
it.
like this episode.
Oh, when
I
we
will
start
br-
talking about
I will bring
multiverse
it up,
stuff. Yeah,
but I
okay,
won't
okay.
spoil it.
Yeah, that's fair. What was I saying? Smash. Doesn't really matter. We should probably get into one of
Yes,
our topics. We've been
let's-
talking for 20 minutes.
Let's
about
move on.
Random
So
stuff.
I had a small question about Kenobi
Yes.
for you. As of
I have
recording,
a small answer.
small answers from small boys. So as of recording this, the show's not out.
No,
It comes out in
Like 30
2 or 3 weeks.
it comes out.
It's not
in
30 days.
17 days.
It's
precisely.
we're in March. It's not 30 May.
Yeah.
So, do you think James Earl Jones will be back to voice Darth Vader? I've looked this up. I haven't found anything confirming or denying. Now, as of recording this, or when this I can't talk today.
There's no
After
confirmation?
there is no confirmation one way or another. Now that I've said this, they're gonna confirm it one way or another, like
Yeah,
in a
like-
couple
like
hours.
tomorrow.
Yeah, like so. As of recording this, there is no confirmation.
They seem to have gotten.
Although it's been a couple days since I've looked it up.
Oh well, yeah. You can Google it while I get my answer.
Okay.
They seem to have gotten a lot of the like original, like actors and voice actors, like Anakin is Hayden Christensen. Of course, Obi Wan is Ewan McGregor, but they wouldn't have done it without him. And isn't the Grand Inquisitor that's played by the voice actor, isn't he?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh well.
I
that
can't
changes my
remember the name of the new guy. I can't remember the guy name. The old guy, the guy who played Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter.
Oh, that's Draco's dad.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is the voice in Rebels. The
Oh.
new guy is someone else who I actually can't remember the
I
name
don't think
of.
he's been in
Jason Isaacs is the original.
Jason Isaacs.
That's his
Oh
name.
yeah. Well, he plays the Grand Inquisitor.
Yes, he does. in Rebels, not in.
He would have been so good as live action.
I don't know why.
I don't know what. I don't
'Cause
want to get into it because
he's
the
got-
show's not out,
he has
and
a
I
very-
still have high hopes.
Jason Isaacs has a very thin, angular face.
I know. So does the Grand Inquisitor.
I know. Like
So
he's
stupid.
the Inquisitor in Rebels is based off of Jason Isaacs's
Like face.
face.
Oh my god.
Or at least it's very close to it.
Well, that would make sense because
But the new
that's-
guy has much rounder, softer features. His head
Yeah.
looks like an egg. I do not.
I think
We'll get into that later when Kenobi
it
comes
comes
out. I
out,
would like
but-
for when the show comes out to.
I have high hopes.
I have high hopes as well.
I think he's gonna be great. Grand Inquisitor is one of the best parts of Rebels.
Yes, he is.
We should do our Rebels episode.
Yes, there will be a Rebels episode.
Like
maybe
next.
next episode.
Next episode, because I just finished Rebels very recently.
Yes, I have not seen it since when I did a video on it on my own channel, youtube.com/CJSiev.
So no, we can't get into it though because that's like a good hour-long conversation.
Yes.
Spoiler alert: we have very differing opinions on Rebels. One of us, and I won't say who, loves it, and Connor hates it.
I don't hate it.
It's so
well,
good.
Put this discussion on hold.
Okay, but to answer your Kenobi question, I do think so. Because
I
he
looked
has
it-
such a... Did you... Oh, is
I
there an
have
answer?
looked it up. There's no answer as of yet.
Okay, that sucks. They got him for Rogue One.
And Rebels.
And Rebels.
Yes.
So I think, yes,
I can't unless they like get the guy who voiced him in Fallen Order.
he was okay.
Really, I thought he was pretty.
Oh, I'm thinking of
bang on.
Battlefront 2.
Oh,
Battlefront 2 is terrible.
Yeah, he's
terrible.
middling
He's so,
at best.
yeah, he's so
Some lines,
high-pitched.
some lines were great. Some lines
Yeah.
don't.
He's
But
too
no,
talkative. That's my one complaint.
He
about
does
playing
talk a
Vader.
lot.
Vader didn't
It's-
talk, and in that game
it's-
he's like,
but they all do that though.
yeah, but I don't want that.
Like
I don't know.
Phasma has like 6 lines in the whole franchise.
And she talks like
Boba
constantly.
Fett
Yeah,
has
that's fair. 7 minutes of screen time.
yeah, and he talks all the time.
But yeah,
With a different voice actor than the Clone Troopers. It's Tamora Morrison voicing him in.
He sounds so much better, Smart Morrison.
and then it's and the clones are all
D. Bradley Baker.
D. Bradley. Yes, thank you. That's his name.
He-
I totally blanked on his name for a second.
D. Bradley Baker is
Great voice actor.
so good as the clones.
Voice of Perry the Platypus himself.
And I would
And
honestly...
Appa from Avatar. And like 1,000 other animal noises.
I think potentially D. Bradley Baker has the most roles out of anyone in human history. Because
He
he
does.
plays every single clone trooper.
200,000 units with 1 million more well on the way.
Yeah.
It's,
And he still get obviously I'm joking, but it's crazy. Or maybe
Well,
Tamora Morrison would them.
well,
They don't
no,
have names.
they don't have names. Yeah, he does voice a lot of characters because almost every clone is a different guy.
Yeah, and
So,
they all have different manners.
Plus, like the 1,000 animals he's voiced and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
He's the fish in
I
American Dad. He's
the fish and fish hooks. Who actually is that? That's
the fish in fish hooks. They're all fish.
no. There's a.
It's
famous-
Justin Roiland.
Justin
Is
Roiland.
who you're
That's who I
talking
was
about.
thinking of.
It's,
Yeah. But yeah.
God damn, that was a fucking blast from the past. I
Fish
forgot
hooks?
fish hooks existed.
Fish
until-
Hooks is
It
terrible.
was always a bad show.
It was so bad. I saw the theme song on TikTok the other day,
Really?
and it was so much worse than I remembered. It was
Can't
so
even remember
bad.
what the theme song is.
Well, I'll show you after. But yeah, I do think he's gonna be in it. I think James Earl Jones. is
They've
gonna
got
play it.
Christensen back,
So they got
which
it.
is great. But he can't do the voice of
No,
of-
he can
of
play
Vader.
Anakin's
Anakin,
voice.
yeah, absolutely. And if they fuck up the respirator like they did in Rebels,
Oh my god, I hope that happens. I hope.
I think that's what they'll do.
You know what I really hope happens?
But
in
he's not
Kenobi?
gonna have a messed up face the entire show.
Yeah, that's gonna be really annoying. I think they're gonna get a Darth Vader voice because we hear him breathing in the trailer. So
Yes.
I don't know. You know what I really, really, really hope to see in Kenobi is, you know how in Last Jedi, Rey and Kylo can talk, but they can see each other.
Yeah, the dyad thing.
Yeah. If I want to see that so bad in Kenobi with Anakin and Obi-Wan, I think that'd be
Disagree.
so cool.
Because that was very specific to them.
I think so too, but it's
It's-
it's characters with a strong relationship to each other, isn't it? And I can't think of. I don't know.
Well,
what
I
it is.
haven't really looked into the lore, but I don't think they
Presumably,
can do
it's
it.
two characters who have a very strong relationship. Well, I don't even know how strong of a relationship Rey and Kylo Ren had at that time. I don't know. That's one of the coolest parts of Last Jedi is when I'm
Yes.
sailing. Sailing.
I think we
That's
should
what I'm saying.
move on from this.
Yeah, we can't talk
This
about
is a
it,
whole
we can't talk about
conversation.
it. And we
But
can't
hang
get
on.
into Last Jedi because that's a whole
That's another discussion
bucket of worms.
for another day. All right, so moving on.
Moving on.
Next topic.
Can't talk about Star Wars all day.
Well, we can, but there are other things I'd like to discuss in this episode. Most namely, the real reason why I went to Doctor Strange 2. Avatar 2 trailer. The Way of Water. That's the title, right?
It's not even a funny joke.
The Way of Water? Is that
I
the name?
don't know. It's a shit name.
Everybody knows Book 1's water.
The only reason I went to see Doctor Strange was so I could watch the Blue People trailer in the beginning.
Which got released like 2 days later on the
I
internet.
know, it's so stupid. I don't know. I am so not excited for Avatar 2.
I mean, I'll probably go see
I
it.
think it's going to be so
but-
boring. Even the trailer looked boring, and I get that's a teaser trailer.
It didn't really show us anything.
Excuse me.
I mean, the CGI is real pretty.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. The CGI is like the best CGI I've ever seen in a movie.
It's pretty
in
good.
a trailer, I guess.
Yeah.
It was unreal. But
Unclear whether the whole movie will be consistently that quality. I think it will,
I think
but
it will be.
it might not be.
I really hope they
I would be
have like,
shocked if it didn't, though.
I really hope they have like a return of unobtainium, or is that what it's called? Unobtainium.
Unobtainium, yes.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
The
really
name
hope-
is really funny, and I love to make fun of it because it's awful.
It's so stupid.
But
it's literally, I don't know whether it's ironic, I guess. It's unobtainium, as in it's unobtainable, and they're going to obtain it, and they've obtained it.
It's like awful name, but it does sound like a name a shitty company
does.
would make.
In
for this
Avatar
metal.
2, they are going to find unminableium.
I believe you mean bedrock.
I don't know. I think Avatar 2 is going to be one of, if not the most boring movie I've ever seen. Right now. That's just right now. Maybe the next trailer will make it look nice.
It might be incredible. I'll
I don't know
probably
when
go
we'll get
see
a new
it.
trailer, but I don't
Did
know.
you hear that originally Shazam 2 and Avatar were supposed to launch at the same day? And
Shazam 2?
Yes.
Do we have a trailer for that?
No. Well, a couple screenshots, but no
I
trailer.
don't care. I don't even remember
they-
for Shazam other than it was pretty funny.
They were playing chicken with who's gonna bounce off first. Who will move from that date? It was Shazam.
Well, yeah.
Shazam moved.
That makes sense. I feel like
Yeah.
Avatar 2, I'm not a big fan, but I feel like Avatar 2 is going to make shit tons of money.
And I don't think it will. I don't think there's enough public interest to it.
I think there is. Because
Name
I think,
3 characters from the original, other than Jake Sully.
Damn. He was...
And his name doesn't count because they say it
change it. And
so many times. And yeah, he doesn't even go by that anymore, does he? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I haven't
He
seen that
might
movie in
change
like 10
yeah,
years.
every 3 seconds they're like, Jake Sully.
Yeah.
And they say it like that. Okay, I can name 3 characters. Asshole General.
The guy I wish they cast as Cable in Deadpool 2. Just kidding. Josh Brolin was incredible in that movie. But
the
I do
nerd
kinda love
guy.
him.
And
Oh yeah, that was a nerd guy.
the lady from Aliens. 3.
What?
Yeah.
Sigourney Weaver's in Avatar?
Yeah? God, you don't remember it. She's
She
like,
is?
She's the like the main character besides Jake Sully.
No, that's
That's Sigourney Weaver.
Gamora.
Sigourney? No, she's the human, not the alien.
Look this up.
Hold on.
I don't.
How do you say her name? Sigourney?
Sigourney.
Sigourney?
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver.
Avatar.
Put some damn respect on Ripley's name.
Oh, no, she's badass.
Have you
but-
even seen Alien?
Boom! Second name.
Oh,
Yeah, she plays the
Neytiri. That was.
She plays Grace
Gamora.
Augustine. I
What
could
the hell? Why can't
never
I?
have
Zoe
said
Saldana. That's her name. I love that.
that. Jake Sully.
Lady,
He
she's
goes by
awesome.
Tommy.
Oh, because they were twins.
They were oh shit.
He had a
He doesn't
brother.
go by Tommy. He just
Yeah.
has a twin. So yeah, Jake Sully.
Shit, I did not realize Sigourney Weaver was in that movie. Again,
yeah.
it's been a very long time since I've seen it.
It's been. I think I
I'll
watched
probably
it in
rewatch.
grade 8 for a film study, and that was the last time.
I'll probably rewatch it
I
in
won't.
the coming months.
I probably won't even go see the second one. So
I might.
to answer your question, if I can name 3 characters by name,
Okay,
no,
Googling it.
Not at all. I cannot. But Sigourney Weaver plays
You
Grace
still said it wrong.
Augustine. What is it?
Her name's Sigourney.
Sigourney. That's such a confusing
Of
name.
Finding Dory fame.
Well, is she actually in that?
She's the announcer of the aquarium.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know why
I can
know
name
that.
3 characters. I just can't name them by name. I would never have guessed Stephen Lang, the asshole general. His name is Colonel Quaritch.
That's Colonel.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So Colonel Quaritch, still a dumb name.
Oh, I thought that was Bill Burr for a second
Burr? No,
just because
he's
the way
not.
I'm looking at the screen, I thought Bill Burr was on the cast list. I was like, I don't think that's
That's
right.
not Bill Burr.
No, it's not. It's a different guy.
Neytiri, I could not have. You
Neytiri.
told me I can't list that one, but I would not have been able to say her name.
I think Neytiri is the one I could have named.
Kate Winslet plays Ronal, which I have never heard of Ronal before.
Don't know who Ronald is.
Trudy Chen. They give them all. Vin Diesel plays Vin Diesel.
Wait, Vin Diesel's in Avatar?
Apparently. But yeah, no. They give all their characters such hard to say names, and I'm not talking about the aliens. I'm talking about the humans.
Jake Sully's such a hard name
Well, his
to
is
say.
easy, but you can remember him. There's Parker Selfridge, Trudy Chacon. Like, they're not hard, but they're so unmemorable.
Moit.
Moat. That's one of the aliens.
Yeah.
They're also boring. They name it
Yeah, they're
like
boring names.
Dan Johnson. Like, how am I supposed to remember that unless they say it like Jake Sully 40 times? Anyways, Avatar 2 looks boring. Probably will be boring. The first one's kind of boring, but it's pretty
First
cool.
one's alright.
The first one,
Again, I don't
it's
remember
just
it
a
super well.
spectacle.
Yeah, it is. It was
marvel,
just special
but it looks
effects.
kind of lame now. Like,
I'd have to go
in
back. I
comparison.
honestly don't really remember.
It doesn't look that bad, but it's like, you know,
Yes.
like, could be better.
It is middling.
But yeah, Avatar, I'm not excited. What I am
I'm
excited
interested to see
for-
what it is. It's
Yeah, me too.
yes.
What I am excited for more than anything
If this is Bob's Burgers,
is the Bob's Burgers movie, May 27th. My life is gonna suck on May 27th. Literally everything is coming out May 27th.
don't you have school that day as
Yeah,
well?
I have a final.
Oh shit!
I have a final from like 9 to 11 on May 27th, so that's funny.
Yeah.
May 27th is going to be brutal because I have a final, and then I have to go watch all of Stranger Things with Ellie, and then I have to watch Bob's Burgers, and then I have to watch the first episode of Kenobi. And
I think it's 2 episodes that day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2 hours of content. And not that I want to, but if I was going to, I could go see Top Gun, which I don't want to see. But
Is that day as well?
yeah, Maverick comes out that day.
I'm not going to. I have not
I
seen
haven't
that.
even seen the first one.
No,
but
I've never seen
yeah, that like everything is coming out May 27th. It's like the biggest, most like
Yes,
I don't
the
know-
biggest release of the year,
Well-
the Bob's Burgers movie.
it is. Well, I'm gonna besides Morbius, but
Oh, yeah, of course. Morbius sweet baby. $1 more billion dollars at the box office. I've seen it 14 times. You've seen it at least 14 times.
I'm the only reason that Morbius is still in theaters.
It is.
I see
looked
it every day.
I looked. Hang
It's
on.
actually still in theaters.
It is. I was buying Jurassic Park tickets
When's that come out? June?
June 12th, I believe.
I don't really care about that movie.
Jurassic World Dominion. I was looking, so I'm gonna pull up Adam, which is the tickets.
Jurassic Park with Dominions.
A
in
ticket.
it.
Bump the table. Adam is a tickets buying app for movies.
They
I
know
love
what
it.
Adam
Incredible.
is.
Okay, I don't know if it's a Canada exclusive thing.
Adam says shit that holds
It
everything.
is
Sonic 2. That was so good.
so far down. It's below Batman,
What?
which came out
Like
in
months
February.
ago. What is that? Is that everything?
Crazy Rich what?
You can
Crazy
buy
Rich
Crazy
Asians?
Rich Asians
Back in
tickets?
theaters?
I didn't know that went to theaters. I thought that was Netflix. Doesn't matter.
Is this a sequel or the first one, which I've
Is
never
that
seen?
Cruella?
What? No.
Next to Crazy Rich? Oh, I just can't read that. I read Cruella.
But yeah, I just find that hilarious
Yeah,
that
that's so
on
stupid.
the app it's well below.
Everything.
Yeah, it's below Sonic. It's below Fantastic Beasts, which I don't know a single person that's seen that.
Sonic 2 is pretty good, though.
Sonic 2 was good.
That was good. God, Knuckles was so hot.
Knuckles was hot.
That's literally...
All right.
The people I was seeing it with, like, kept leaning over and they were like, Knuckles so hot.
It is. They made his voice sexy.
It was funny.
It's.
Okay.
Does that wrap up our Avatar 2 discussion?
Yeah, probably
for
because
the
we started
moment?
talking about Sonic. How long have we
And
been recording?
Morbius.
We're a good 30, 40 minutes in. And we haven't talked about our primary discussion yet.
Well, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
All
Okay,
right, so are we talking about Doctor Strange now?
final topic. I honestly feel like we're gonna talk about Doctor Strange for less time than we did Avatar.
No, I think there's enough to go. There is a
you're
lot
right.
to break down in this
Okay,
movie.
spoiler-free review. Give it a review.
Are we
in
doing
5 words?
Spoiler review, 5 words.
I want your 5-word review of that movie.
Let me think about this for a second.
Yeah, me too. But we'll
Does
just
this have to be a sentence or just 5 words?
either or. It's up to the dealer's choice.
All right, my
Okay,
5 words.
5-word review of
5
Doctor
words.
Strange and the Milkyverse of Madness.
Multiverse. First word? Strange.
Strange. Oh wait, are you doing the sentence or are you doing?
I'm doing just words.
Okay. Okay.
First word, strange.
Nice.
Get,
Double
get
entendre.
it? Yeah. But no, I actually do believe that word. It was an interesting movie. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Engaging. I was glued to the screen.
This
in
is
this
more
movie.
than 5 words, Connor.
No, this is words.
Engaging. I was
I'm
glued to the
explaining.
screen.
Shut up.
You gotta say all 5. Say them.
Strange, engaging, flawed, goofy, Raimi.
Oh, I was very Raimi. That's respectable. That's a respectable 5 words.
Yeah.
Okay, my 5 words. Damn, bro. Not enough multiverses.
Oh, hold on to that.
That's
for the spoilers.
That's like a mild spoiler, but it's spoiler free.
Yeah, for the spoilers though, I want to get into that. That's one of the points I have written down actually.
Yeah.
Is
So, our 5-word spoiler free review. Damn, bro. Not enough multiverses and
shit.
a bunch of words.
What would you give it out of 10 before we move on to spoilers? Honestly, I'm
You
not.
go first. You go first. I gotta think about it.
7.5, I think. Maybe an 8.
Really?
No, not an 8. 8's too high.
8's way too high.
7.5.
I'm gonna go 6.5.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I liked it more than you.
I think you did. I still enjoyed the movie, but thinking about it more made me dislike it more and like it more.
Yeah.
It has a lot of. Okay, we can't say that, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
I'm not interested in doing a spoiler-free review of this movie.
That was a spoiler-free review. That was it.
That's it. Yeah.
So if you want to avoid spoilers, click off, skip to, insert time.
There'll be a timestamp in the
Yeah.
description below. I don't know what it
Skip
is.
to that time. We're gonna talk about spoilers. So, 5-word spoiler review. I can't think of
we
one.
don't need to do that.
Yeah,
It would
no,
be
I'm
the
just
same
kidding.
thing.
I do think we should do a 5-word spoiler-free review for every single
I like that
thing.
idea.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, today's.
I've
we're
got a
gonna
whole-
call it the topic of the day. The toad.
Welcome to the tote, everybody. That's what we're gonna call this from here on out. I'm not inserting this earlier. This is staying where it is chronologically. It's fine. I've got a whole bunch of points here.
I didn't write down anything.
I have
I'm going
1, 2,
based
3,
off memory
4,
and
5,
my
6,
text messages
7,
with,
8,
with a buddy of mine.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points written down. And
16 points.
I'm sure some of them are sub points.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start first then. The first thing
I might think of more as well.
I think one of the first things I gotta say about this movie is when one of my buddies watched the movie, he texted me right after. He said, and I quote, "Bro, what the fuck was that dog water ass movie?" We then talked about it in paragraphs for like
my buddies saw
all
it as
day.
well. I was sitting in the theater. This was like 20 minutes before it started, and I got a text from one of my buddies. What did he say? It wasn't something. Oh yeah, he just said Strange was all right. And then his second text, he said, "This kid in the theater said," and I quote, "that ending was cringe."
It was cringe.
I
The
liked
ending was
the-
cringe.
We'll get back to the
Where
ending.
did his eyeball come from? That was so
Oh,
dumb.
okay,
That made no sense.
why don't we start with that eyeball?
Okay, let's start with
thing?
the eyeball. I
That's something I never
don't know
thought
if
I'd
I
say.
just yeah. Let's start with the eyes. I don't know if I just didn't get it or if I missed something.
No, I don't think they explained
What
it as
was?
much.
How did he get the eye?
Hang on, I
what
thought
was
of
the
another
point of the
point, I'm
eye
gonna
other
add it
than
on.
just next movie? I don't know. I really am confused by the eye, and I'm sure it's gonna make some cool content. But why? Like I don't get it.
Yes,
He didn't
that
have
was
like
pretty
any
dumb.
dark powers
And
or anything.
that first post-credit scene really beat you over the head with, guys, Doctor Strange 3 is coming out. And I know most Marvel movies are like this. But This
Yeah.
one seemed a little more heavy-handed than
I
the
didn't
others.
think that. I actually thought the end credit scene, the first one,
We're talking about the first
was
one.
good. The second one,
What? I love the second one.
I know it's like a Raimi fanboy
it's
thing,
Bruce Campbell.
but like, I don't care about that. I waited half an hour to see
It's
some
Bruce
guy
Campbell.
go, it's over, and fourth wall
It
break.
was a Ferris Bueller moment.
Yeah, well, that's stupid. The only fourth... You know what I was really hoping the end credit scene would be? Sorry.
He kicked my chair. That's what he's apologizing for. He's not...
My two end credits, what I thought they were going to be, was Reed Richards in our universe, which would have been
I actually
really cool.
did think that
Or Patrick Stewart, which I don't remember his character's name. Old X-Men
too. Captain
guy.
Picard. No, Professor Charles
X.
Xavier.
Yep.
What is he a professor in? I actually don't know.
Mutants. I don't know. It's probably in the comics somewhere. So I thought it was going to be the first one, not the second one. The first one was going to be, I had all my money placed on this. It was going to be Reed Richards or Professor X in our universe, just like I don't know, doing something. Like he would be like drinking tea or something, but it would be like
I
in our
don't think
universe.
Patrick Stewart will come back. We'll come back to that, I think.
And then the second one, what I was literally 100% sure was going to be Deadpool turning and looking at the
I'm
camera
actually glad it wasn't that.
and saying, I bet you thought I wasn't gonna. I bet you thought I was gonna be in a movie, huh? Like it was gonna like say some Deadpool quip or something, and it was gonna be so funny and it was gonna be awesome. But instead, they used some random ass dude as the fourth
Bruce
wall.
Campbell. You put
I
some damn
don't-
respect
I
on that
don't
man's
care.
name.
I don't care.
It's-
I wish it was someone cool, but I don't know. I guess it's cool.
I
to
actually
see
totally
around.
called that the second one was going to be
Samey.
Bruce Campbell.
You did?
I did.
Oh my
It-
god!
I
don't
had
think
the
we're gonna
idea
see
of
him again.
Deadpool, but I thought, no, I don't think they'll do it yet. I think
I
they'll
thought it
wait.
would have been perfect to do it as a. I bet you thought I was gonna be in this movie. Huh?
I did have
That
that
would've been
idea,
cool.
but I didn't think they were going to do it.
I-
That is one of the points I have written down here is literally just not enough multiverse stuff.
There's.
They showed a lot of interesting realities. We didn't get to see
We
them.
saw a slightly different Earth.
They
with
saw
slightly different
yes,
Avengers.
the one with the Illuminati.
That
And then the
I gotta
weird
talk
one
about
with
the
Doctor
Illuminati
Strange.
after.
We'll come back to the Illuminati. I
Illuminati
have like
was
7 points on
the-
just the Illuminati.
yeah,
It's-
yeah, that's fair.
so
but
yeah, they did not
missed
get
opportunities
to
with
it. Now, what I didn't want out of this movie was just cameo after cameo after
I'm
cameo.
very happy it wasn't like that.
I'm very glad.
That's
this
why I
wasn't
wanted
that.
Deadpool to be like an end credit scene. I didn't want it to be.
No, it would take
Doctor
away
Strange
from it.
teams up with Tom Cruise, Iron Man, and Deadpool,
Well,
and
yeah, the-
Captain Marvel from another universe, and I meant to say Captain Carter all together. Like that would have been terrible, and I'm very happy
Yes.
they didn't do that.
Well, I think
and that's
the
one of the strongest points.
if
for me.
the idea or the rumored idea with Tom Cruise Iron Man was that he was going to be a bad guy.
that would have been okay.
Yeah. But he's obviously not in the movie.
Yeah,
Which I am
I'm very happy about it.
floored that he's not. The amount of stuff that came out about that, either they've cut it or he was never in it at all.
yeah. I'm actually kind of happy he wasn't in it because I don't really like I don't like Tom Cruise.
I don't like Tom
But
Cruise. either.
also I don't think it would have fit the movie at all.
I don't think
But
it would have.
doesn't matter.
But who designed those Ultron bots?
Yeah, that was
It might have
weird.
been. I mean, they might have just been Reed Richards.
Well, I have
but-
a feeling we will never see that universe again.
no,
None
we
of those
won't.
characters
I mean,
again,
they
which
killed
is-
all the Illuminati.
Okay,
so-
let's talk about it. That was so fucking stupid. That makes me
What?
so angry.
Really?
Yeah, to introduce all these characters to kill them 15 minutes later.
Okay, they didn't do enough with them.
They didn't
I
do
agree
enough
on
with them.
that.
Killing them is fine. That was unexpected.
But I
and
don't think we
brutal.
really need
Oh my
them
God.
explained.
The Black
It's-
Adam death?
Bla-
or no, Black Adam.
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt?
Blackagar Boltagon, which
That's
sounds
such a
like a
good
fake
joke.
name, but that
That's
is
such
his
a good joke.
that's his real name. I
His
want
death?
I want to talk about Black Bolt.
That
Will you
was
finish?
terrifying. Like, could you imagine
That was
taking like your
brutal.
4-year-old kid to that movie and then watching
was-
a dude's brain explode?
The people saying that the movie should be R-rated.
No, wrong. I
Not
don't want it
even.
R-rated.
It's not. Okay, I would have loved
I-
if the movie was
Was it like
R-rated.
PG?
It was PG-13. If they went all the way and made it
Yeah.
R-rated, that would be awesome.
That would have been cool.
But the violence they have in it right now,
was very
it's not.
over like more than we've ever seen in Marvel.
yes,
by
but
far.
it's not.
and it's
R.
not even
even close.
It's not like
It's-
it's not like it doesn't fit.
No, I think
guess.
it fits. Yeah,
It was very it worked for the movie. I
but
didn't
it's
think it
not.
was over the top.
It's not R-rated bad.
No, and it doesn't need
It-
to be.
it doesn't
was
need to be.
It fit perfectly. But it wasn't like Suicide Squad gore or the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I was thinking the original one. I'm
No,
like,
that
what?
one-
There's not very
We
much
don't- I
gore
don't-
in that
I
movie.
never
at
talk
all.
about that one. But
Hate
no,
that movie.
making WandaVision
WandaVision.
making Wanda the villain was good. I
One of my
liked that.
favorite parts of the movie. I've mostly tried to avoid reviews about this movie.
Me too. I haven't watched a single review.
I have watched a couple. From what I've seen, a lot of people don't like her motivations.
I don't really
I think
like
it's
her
one of the
motivations
strongest
either.
parts of it.
I think
Because
it's-
she's kind of a fucking lunatic.
I like that. I think that was cool.
She's
but
being corrupted by the Darkhold, and she's always kind of been nuts.
yeah.
It's
But I think it was like kind of
she's the bad guy. She's just
yeah,
dead wrong.
She was a villain in that
It's-
movie, absolutely.
yeah.
But I thought it was kind of weird. Like, what are the kids' names? Billy and Tommy.
Yes,
I feel like
I think.
the end of WandaVision Wanda, like that Wanda, at the very end of WandaVision, would have known that if Billy's and Tommy's live in other universes, they would have had happy Wandas and stuff. Like, she wouldn't have gone out of her way to kill a Wanda. Also, this I just
Again,
realized
she's being corrupted
right now. If you can't go to a world to see your kids where a Wanda is, why not just go to a multiverse where there's no Wanda
There where Wanda died.
and the kids are there?
Yes, I've seen Rick and Morty, Liam.
Yeah, like literally do what Rick and Morty did.
Yeah, actually,
Because
I actually had that thought.
That
later.
would have. That is.
That
Oh
would've
my
fixed
god!
the
How did I
problem.
not think of that until
actually-
right now?
I actually
That
did
is the
think of
biggest
that.
plot hole of the entire movie.
I didn't write that down, but I did think about that.
How?
Um,
How did they not think of that? Then Wanda could have had a happy
Again,
ending.
she's kind of
The kids could have had a happy ending.
Well,
Everybody could
I
have
mean,
had a
Wanda
happy
still would have had to kill America, but
Yeah, maybe. But that one thing about America, I liked America.
I liked her.
I feel like her intentions were so missed. Like they introduced
you
like
mean?
she wants to find her parents.
Oh yeah.
She wants to find her moms. They mention it twice.
No, they bring it. There's more. Than
No,
that.
it's well, maybe it was more, but I can only remember two
could be
times.
wrong.
Right at the beginning and right at the end. Like
Maybe you're
America,
right.
America was just a walking plot device for the whole time. Why would they
Yes.
not?
They definitely-
Losing your parents is fucking huge.
But
Why
it's been
not
a-
use that?
It's been a while for her,
Yeah, I guess.
and
But
they're kind of busy trying not to die.
yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I feel like
That wasn't
America
the
should have been like
focus.
no, but at the very end when America is training to be a wizard, or is it
She
called a
will.
wizard? I don't know. What
Sorcerer.
It is. Sorcerer. Why? I feel like she should have had a couple lines or something, being like, maybe I can get my parents back or something. Because like I feel like she had no like emotional like
Yeah,
draw. She was just kind of a
they
walking plot device.
definitely overused her as just a plot device.
And I didn't like that.
Right at the very tail end, she just kind of figures out her powers.
Yeah.
Strange just kind of says to her,
You can do it.
You can do it. I believe in you. You can just figure out how to do your powers now." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I guess I can now."
Yeah.
So
And she's
I-
like, oh, by the yeah, okay.
They
I can
definitely
just make portals. Cool.
definitely rushed that.
I actually freaking loved her portal designs.
The big
That is
stars?
so cool.
Yeah, very
That
neat.
was awesome. One of my favorite parts of the movie was the designs of pretty much everything.
Oh yeah, incredible.
How like unique it was. Like the
And the cinematography
the
and
fight
effects, man.
with the music
I
notes
was gonna get to the music
was
notes.
so good. That was like the best fight I think in the entire
I've
movie.
written here,
Potentially like this entire
Very good
phase.
action and cinematography.
Yeah, the action was awesome.
Easily the best part of the movie.
But, when they
There
go
is a
into,
few bits where it's like, well, compared to the first movie, they're not very inventive with their spells.
yeah.
A little bit in like Infinity War, they're doing some weird stuff, but this one really leans into it. Now, not every spell cast is like that,
Yeah.
but it's not just magic karate. They're
Yeah.
actually doing things
Which I
with
did
their
like.
powers.
That was really
Yes.
cool, and I think that was all like Raimi, but I think that was.
Oh
really
yeah,
cool.
it's pretty. Yeah.
But I know we had this conversation before. I think it's really annoying when they keep introducing new powers and never using the old ones again.
Yes.
For example, the giant saw that Doctor Strange makes to,
Would have come in handy in a couple
to
times.
cut the bus in half.
Yeah.
Super cool. That was
Shoot that
awesome.
shoot that
Why
at the big
wouldn't you
octopus.
just shoot that at the octopus instead of just shooting at the saw
Yeah.
or at the bus?
Yeah, they do.
And you said earlier when we were talking about that, you said it's because he has to cast.
He does.
He has to
yeah,
cast
he
it.
does need time
If
to
he
cast
has enough
it, but-
time to cast it when a bus is being thrown at him,
Bus came from
he
far
has
away.
enough. That's what I'm saying. He has enough time to cast that and throw it at the monster.
Especially when like
But
Wong
instead,
and
they
stuff
have to
is
like
there,
needle
though.
out his eyeball instead of just cutting the
pretty-
dude in half.
That's pretty tight though.
That was sick. That was really
They
cool.
gave Wong a sword.
Yeah, actually, Wong was.
Wong
really good
carries
in that
the movie.
Yeah, he honestly kind of does. But yeah, I want to go back to the Illuminati because we didn't talk about
Yes. So let's talk about Blackagar Boltagon.
them. Okay, we'll talk about them each individually.
Yes. I am so unbelievably floored. They
put
brought
him in?
the fucking... It's Anson Mount, who I like. I like Anson
I've
Mount.
never seen him before.
Star Trek Discovery. He is Pike.
Yeah, I don't remember that at
Okay.
all.
I have not seen most of that show, but I remember I really, really liked him. And in... The Inhuman show is a fascination to me because it's
so
fucking
bad.
abysmal.
It's so bad.
I've seen some of it. I haven't seen. I highly recommend you watch, or you and the listeners.
I've never watched it.
the Caravan of Garbage episodes by Mr. Sunday Movies on YouTube on that show.
Yeah.
Highly, because they go through.
Yeah.
They go through everything. And
the entire show?
No, like all like stuff around it.
Oh yeah.
At least as far as I've thought about making a video on it, but I don't know how I can top their videos.
Yeah.
So or say some different stuff.
Some new, yeah.
But and I have seen some of the show. I want to watch the whole show. Okay, I don't want to watch the whole show because it's horrible. But I want to watch the whole show to say I've seen the whole show.
That's a good point.
He's pretty good in it, Anson Mount. I mean, he doesn't say anything, and they have like fake sign language. Like, just do real. Like, if they all speak
They did
English,
that in Hawkeye. They did real sign language in Hawkeye.
okay,
It
but
was awesome.
they live on the moon, right?
They do?
Yes.
God damn, that show's so
They
stupid.
live on the moon, but they all speak English. When they go down to Earth, they can communicate with people. So just do real sign language.
Yeah.
It's...
I don't know. That's stupid. But yeah, no, it's still pretty incredible that he's in it.
I can't believe it. And they gave him the stupid-ass outfit from the comics.
costume is
And we're
so
never going to
stupid.
see him again. And I
No.
don't want them
I
to
don't
do
really
that
want to
again.
see him again because he's kind of a stupid
Yeah.
superhero.
I
But
have-
his death?
No
I
strong
said it
feelings
earlier.
one way or another towards the Inhumans in the comics.
Yeah, me neither.
Almost the entirety of my knowledge from them comes from that horrible show.
Yeah.
But I am floored they brought him back because
That's
I was
actually
positive they would never touch him again. And Black Bolt is in the Illuminati in the comics.
Yeah.
The most renditions are Mr. Fantastic, Black Bolt, Iron Man, Strange, Professor X, and Namor, I believe. Some of those,
So not all the same as the
yes,
movie?
some of those you could rule out were not going to be in this movie
Yeah.
at all. I think sometimes Black Panther's on there.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I don't know. I've never.
They're
read
not going
a
to put
comic.
Namor in it because I think he's going to be the bad guy in Doctor Strange 2.
Oh,
I figured
3?
there'd be 2. It's rumored.
Doctor Strange 2?
No, Black Panther 2.
Oh, you
Namor.
said Doctor Strange.
Did I? I meant
Yeah.
Black Panther 2.
That's why I said 3.
I figured there would be some Doctor Strange representation, and it was Mordo. I did not expect Reed Richards, who we will come back to.
Yeah, that
Professor
was
X
the
we
one.
knew was going to be in there to begin with.
Yeah, we saw him in the trailer.
I
Captain
figured it was
Carter,
going to
we
be
saw
Tom
him.
Cruise Iron Man.
But it was not.
Wasn't. It was the other guy.
There's 5. There was Captain Marvel.
No,
there
in
was
the
Captain
comics.
Carter. Oh, I don't know.
Black Bolt. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But yeah,
No, I am... And his death for Black Bolt.
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Is
Brutal.
I can't believe they did that. That was terrifying. What mouth? It was terrifying.
Smartest man in the universe. And he
What balls?
told them they're ace in the hole before they even...
So stupid. Okay, who's next on the?
John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic.
That was so
Jim
good.
from The Office, baby.
I loved that. I thought that was awesome.
hate The
That was
Office,
the
but-
only time that I saw it on opening night, or the day before opening night, technically.
Yeah, you saw it the Thursday. I saw it the
And,
Friday. It's currently Tuesday.
That was the only moment in the entire movie where people cheered. Was when John Krasinski Fantastic Four came out.
Okay,
or
I
Mr.
freaked out
Fantastic
more
came
when Black Bolt came on because it's like, oh, they
No
I
way.
can't fucking believe it.
Did people cheer in yours?
Yes.
Yeah,
nobody,
just for John Krasinski?
nobody made a sound when
Black Bolt.
Black Bolt came on except me.
When did they cheer? Just that moment?
No, I had Professor X.
Oh, they didn't cheer for Professor X. We
It's-
knew that was going to be in it. But yeah, John Krasinski, Mr. Fantastic, was awesome. I'm very happy he was in it.
Question for you though.
Yes.
Is he going to be main universe Mr. Fantastic, or does this rule him out? Is this just Marvel saying, "Look, guys, we did it. Stop asking us."
Yeah.
Or is
Honestly,
he mainline universe Mr. Fantastic?
I'm good with either. I'm 100%
So am I.
fine with either.
I'm glad I want him to be main.
I want him
universe,
to be
though.
main.
I think he
but
will
if he's
be.
not, they'll cast somebody else and he'll be just as good.
Yes, I think he will be.
Yeah, I think he'll be. I think he will be because of the Doctor Strange rule.
Yes.
But then there's like Captain Marvel, who was a completely different person, in both.
Did you realize who that was?
No.
That's her best friend from...
Oh, that's actually cool.
Yes.
I didn't know that. Well, still, it's a completely different person. Though.
Yes.
But
But it's
that's
not
really
somebody
cool.
we haven't seen before.
Yeah. But same with Captain Carter.
Maria,
and
I believe
Captain
her
America.
name is. The most interesting character in the first Captain Marvel movie.
The kid?
No, it's the mom.
Oh, I thought it was the kid.
No.
The mom was
It's-
Captain Marvel.
yeah.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Yeah, she's
Doesn't
the only,
really make sense though.
the only
'cause wouldn't
character
it
I
be-
liked in that movie.
Isn't Captain
That's not
Marvel an
true.
alien?
No, she was human.
I don't remember Captain Marvel. Captain
She
Marvel
was a human, and then
I
she
only
got in
seen
the
her, like,
accident
twice.
with the Tesseract or whatever,
Right,
and then they took her to space.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
It was yeah.
But I really do wonder if Krasinski
I think he will be.
I think he will be as
And
well.
if he's not, I'm good with that. I just think his death. I'm going to talk about all their deaths.
Yes.
Was very good as well. He just like turned into strings.
I wish we got to see him really use his powers.
I
though.
wish we got to see any of them do anything.
Yeah, well, they just kind of turned him into spaghetti.
Yeah, immediately.
Before he got to do
He
anything.
didn't even stretch. I don't think he just like
a
jumped in
a
and
little
stretched,
bit.
and that was
Yeah,
it.
we didn't really see him
That was stupid.
get full into it. I think it's because they're saving it. Because like they've changed Miss Marvel's powers for her.
Yeah.
She's similar,
She's
but
not
not
stretchy, or she is stretchy.
Miss Marvel.
Yeah, she was stretchy in the
She
comics.
is-
I thought.
Yeah, in the comics she's stretchy, but she can do more with it. I think
Oh,
it's
she can like
really
make a big clamp.
a total
hammer hand and-
polymorph. I
Yeah.
believe is nobody quote me on that. I haven't. I don't read a lot of comics, but I do try to follow them.
That would have been cool
They've changed her powers, and I think it's just to avoid confusion with.
with Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
Fantastic
think
Four
they
we're
s-
gonna get very soon.
Well, it is in production.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh well.
It
what do
was
you know?
going to be the guy who directed Spider-Man directing it, but he's out.
Oh.
He just said he doesn't want to do superhero movies for a while.
Oh, that's
He just
fair.
wants to take a break, which I don't blame him at all.
But yeah, Mr.
It's-
Fantastic, he was good. Who's next?
Underused though.
Everyone was underused. That's I will
Captain
talk about that
Carter
after. Captain Carter,
lasted way longer than she should have.
absolutely.
She should have been the first one to die.
Yeah.
For-
You're like going up against like gods.
God.
Yeah. Captain
You
Marvel's
just have a shield,
literally
and
a god.
this goes with Captain America in like the main
He should get
universe
his ass
as
kicked
well.
way more often than he does.
Yeah,
No, I like
she
Captain
lasted the
Carter.
longest in
Yeah.
like in direct combat.
Yeah, I like
And,
Captain Carter.
Death was brutal though.
I think. Did she get crushed by the statue?
No,
That
she
was
she
Captain
got
Marvel.
the shield through her stomach.
Oh yeah, that was messed up.
Yeah.
That was probably the moment that I laughed the hardest in the entire movie. She said, "I could do this all day," and then immediately gets fucking chopped
yeah,
in
that was
half.
funny. Yeah.
I pissed myself laughing. I'm not sure it was supposed to be funny.
I don't think so.
I think it was just bad timing.
What
But
I do
it was
believe-
so funny.
That's not the what if version. I think.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it is, which makes that show worthless.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
oh my god, I was so annoyed by that. They told us what if was gonna be so important, and it literally had nothing to do with
So
the
far,
entire
it's
movie.
not. Yeah, I mean, it might come back.
It might.
It's right.
I
You
don't
can't.
know.
And the Doctor Strange is not that version either.
I know. There's no what if references
Which I'm
in
glad
that
it's.
entire movie.
I'm glad it's
to my
not.
knowledge,
that-
there might be.
There might be. Yeah, I'm glad it's not the Doctor Strange from the What If
Yeah.
episode,
Because he would have been too powerful.
and it kind of would have undone.
Yeah, he's like in a ball right
Yes.
now. So, who's next?
Who's next?
Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel. May as well talk. We've already mostly talked about.
Yeah.
her. It's Maria.
that was
Maria
really
Rambeau.
cool. I did not know that until right
believe
now.
that's her name. I could be wrong.
Her death.
She should have been Captain Marvel. In the
How
universe.
the hell did Captain Marvel die to a rock falling on her?
I was going to say that.
Unless
I
she's
don't
not
know.
dead.
No,
No, her hand fell.
She's
She was
dead. Yeah, she's dead.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
our Captain Marvel, the annoying ass Brie Larson version, can fly through spaceships and not die.
Can
But
get
then the cool one
Punched by the fucking Power Stone
yeah,
so
not
hard that
die.
she leaves the movie.
Yeah, wait. Because, yeah, they literally had to kick her out of the movie because she was so powerful.
Yeah.
This one, they actually have a good actor playing her.
Yeah.
Sorry to diss Brie Larson. But
I don't
like
really
Brie
want.
Larson.
I don't want to get into Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Just honestly, I'm pretty neutral on her, but
I don't know. I just think she's annoying as Captain Marvel. I just think
It's-
the way she was written was
I think it's just
annoying.
it's a writing.
I don't think
thing.
it was actually Brie Larson being
I don't think
annoying. I
so.
think it's just her writing.
Yeah, I don't like the character very much.
But then they have this person playing her, and then she dies to a rock?
But yeah, I was pretty.
Captain Marvel should
and
have
Wanda
kicked
dies
Wanda's
to a rock
ass.
as well.
I don't think
well,
Wanda's dead.
dies in quotation.
We'll get to
We'll
that
come
later.
back to that. Yeah.
But yeah, anyways,
This
Captain
is a
Marvel
very
shouldn't have died that
disjointed
easy.
review.
Yeah, this is our first podcast.
This is
episode,
how the
so
whole
keep
show's
that-
gonna go.
Keep that in mind. We've never done this before, except for our practice, which doesn't exist. So, who's next? Is that everybody?
Professor X.
Professor X, his death was awesome.
Yes, I really like that.
That cinematography
They gave him the musical theme from
I did not know
the '90s X-Men show.
That's
When
pretty
when he pulls up, it plays the
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's from the '90s show.
That's pretty cool.
Which I haven't seen very much of that show.
I've never seen that.
I've seen a little bit. That theme, perfect. It's so good. It's.
Yeah, I think.
I'm not particularly well versed in that show, but
I think
I have
Professor
seen
X was pretty cool. He also shouldn't have died as easy as he did.
No, I think that was
Professor
a
X,
pretty.
I guess having him die
made
in his
sense,
brain
because it
was
was- yeah.
better than having him like get stabbed.
I would have just felt bad if he got stabbed.
Yeah, that would have been. I don't want to see Patrick Stewart.
I don't want.
die.
I like seeing Patrick Stewart in things, but I don't like Patrick. I don't like seeing Captain Picard die in things.
Yeah.
We've already seen that character
love-
die so many times.
I love Captain Picard. I love Patrick Stewart so much. He's
Me
one of my
too.
favorite human beings.
But I hope he is not back.
I hope he's
as
not either.
I don't want him as
Because
mainline
if-
MCU Professor X.
I think. I don't want the new guy they have doing like the.
I don't
young
want
one
any. I
either.
don't want
want it to
any
be a new
returning
guy.
characters. Yeah.
I want every single one. I don't even want Wolverine to be
I
in it.
especially
to be
don't
honest.
want Wolverine back because
we
we've
can't get into
we're
X-Men, it's too much.
done.
I
He's
th-
done.
I think he said Hugh Jackman's not coming back, is he? Or
I don't believe
I don't
so.
really know, but
But I don't want Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman, so good as Wolverine.
incredible.
I'm not trying to talk shit on him,
overused as hell.
but he's done.
Logan was a masterpiece.
Logan
I
is
don't
the
need
cap.
To see anymore.
I don't need to see. I didn't need to see any more Patrick Stewart, Professor X either.
I think having him here.
But I'm
would've been
glad.
good. I think having him die in the movie was good. He was one of the ones that I would have been okay if not all of them died. If he were to have died, because
I just like.
I
Patrick
love
Stewart.
him so much. But like, I feel like it would have made sense for Wanda, who's like so like in the brain.
in the brain.
Like she's like got like mind powers to kill the mind power guy.
Yes, it does make sense.
But yeah, I don't know. The what's it called? The Illuminati. Oh my God! Speaking of Illuminati,
I was waiting for this to come up. You told me this when you got
the
home.
dialogue in that movie is potentially the worst. No, I don't know if it's that bad. It was bad,
The
but I don't know if it was the worst.
dialogue is pretty mixed.
The worst line in MCU history
I think it's up there.
came from this movie. So, what's his name? Mordo?
Mordo.
Mordo says, "The Illuminati will see you now." Doctor Strange's response, "The Illuma-whatty?" What the fuck is that? That's so bad. It's like the worst writing I've ever seen in a movie.
Pretty bad line.
That was the Illuma-whatty? It's so stupid. That is literally so bad.
It's a pretty bad line.
That's so like he's like so smart.
It's not an
How
unknown
it-
thing
Everybody
either.
on Earth. I knew about the Illuminati when I was 12 years old watching MLG compilations. Everybody knows what the Illuminati is. To have Doctor Strange, a super smart character,
Pretty smart
say,
guy.
"Huh?" to hearing what I don't know. It was so stupid. There was a couple other really, really cringe lines. But
Yeah,
that
was
takes
the
the
one that really
cake
stuck
by
in my
far.
brain.
I think that is potentially the worst line in the entire MCU.
Absolutely up there.
Oh my God, it was
That's-
painful. How cringeworthy that freaking line was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Anyways, what's our next point?
We didn't finish going through the Illuminati.
Oh, we didn't? There's
No.
more?
Well, Mordo.
Oh, he's more now. He's the exact same character. I don't care.
There is a line in the movie where Doctor Strange says, "Oh, Baron Mordo has spent his entire life trying to kill me."
We never saw that.
We have never seen that.
Okay, damn! I thought I missed something.
No.
Okay, what? I don't even know who Baron Mordo is. Other than like he's in Doctor Strange
He's in the
1.
first
He
one.
just like leaves
At the end
and
of
then
the
he's
movie-
like, "I'm evil."
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the movie, he leaves. I
thought he was going to be the main villain. To be honest. Well,
yeah.
I mean, other
we
than
have not
Wanda.
seen main universe Mordo since the end of the first Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah. So where did
This is
come
just
from?
a different guy.
I thought I missed something.
No, you didn't.
Okay,
It's-
that's again sloppy.
Unless
writing.
I missed something, but I don't think
I don't
did.
think either of us did.
Mordo. I thought Illuminati Mordo
It was cool.
was fine.
He's fine. He
Yeah.
gets like trapped in a hole and then he's gone.
Yeah.
Literally, Mordo is not allowed to be a character apparently in the MCU.
I guess
He
not.
just does something and then gets put in a hole or just leaves the movie.
I did
I don't know.
one thing I wanted to say back on Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Or Captain Carter. I mean, two captains.
Two captains.
I like the little jetpack.
That was awesome. That was cool. I think that was awesome.
Yeah.
It looked like it was from the 50s kind
It
of.
looked very
which
50s,
Which I
yeah.
like that. Or no, 40s I guess. I meant to say.
No, but I would say the
It
art
looked
on
old,
it looked pretty
is
50s.
what I meant
But
to
yeah,
say.
it could be 40s. I mean, she's from the 40s, but
It was old and cool.
I think we're missing somebody on the
I don't think we
Illuminati.
are. And if we
Mr.
are,
Fantastic, Professor X, Blackagar Boltagon.
you just want to say that as many times.
It's so funny.
Black as dark.
Somebody thought of the name Black Bolt first, and then they
And then
filled
they
in
just turned it into a
Blackagar
name.
Boltagon. That's my fan theory.
That's so stupid.
Baron Mordo, Captain Carter, Captain Marvel.
I think that's everybody.
No, we're done. Yeah, we got
Yeah,
everybody.
and if we forgot someone, they're obviously too forgettable to mention. Okay, next point on your list.
I love that Wanda Maximoff is the villain. We said that. Very good action cinematography. We said that. I like the Illuminati, Black Bolt, John Krasinski, underused, kills were good. Captain Marvel pretty weak. Professor X very cool. Movie's not a cameo fest. Said that. Mordo. There's that dumb line I mentioned.
Illuminati.
No, but with Mordo where he's like,
Mordo line.
yeah, not enough multiverse stuff. America kind of.
Oh yeah,
fade
let's
out
talk
of-
about that. Did we talk about
Yeah,
that?
that was like the first
How
thing.
much missed potential there was? Yeah.
Well, we see. We're gonna just talk about it anyways.
Yeah, we do see a bunch of cool universes.
Maybe I would have liked to see some of those
Yeah.
a little more.
They should have landed in a bunch of them. And I feel like in the full version of the movie, like the cut version,
I am going to come back to that. That was the last
I
point on
have
my
a feeling
list.
they did that.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wish we'd seen a little more for a movie called Multiverse of Madness. We don't really see a lot of
Well,
weird multiverse stuff.
It isn't called Multiverses of Madness.
But the two universes we see are not that weird.
Yeah, we see Earth but with pretty trees and pizza balls, and Earth but dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Evil Doctor Strange.
Other than the fight,
Other than the music fight,
eh?
not really anything.
The way he dies was kind of dumb too.
I
He
am
falls on a
glad.
post.
I am glad that it's not the What If version.
That was cool.
I'm very glad it's not.
We did say that already.
Yes.
But,
But
yeah,
I
that
didn't.
was really good.
The Doctor Strange episode of What If
was a masterpiece.
is the
It was
best
awesome.
episode of
So
that
good.
show by a ridiculous margin. I don't really like that show, but that
It
episode
was a
made
mid-show.
that episode made the whole show worth watching.
Yeah, for sure.
Or existing. I mean, not
Yeah.
watching because I hate the whole thing. That's not true.
I don't hate the whole
I don't
thing.
hate the whole
I
thing.
hate, like,
that was an
Not
exaggeration.
even. I don't think I hate any of that show. I just didn't like a lot of it.
This is a discussion for a different
Yeah,
time.
I didn't despise any of it. That's what I'm saying.
There are some very weird lines in this movie.
Very
Mention that.
uncomfortable line.
The best example of this is that Illuminati line, but I remember there are other lines
Yeah.
that I just did not like.
Yeah, I can't remember them.
I
but
can't remember off the top of my head, but I
there was a
remember
bunch.
I remember thinking in the theater like,
I was like, oh my
this
god.
is a stupid line.
Yeah.
Quite a few times.
Um.
And then my final line here.
Final.
This movie feels like it had a lot cut out of it.
It really does.
I believe the original cut of this movie. I'm pulling these numbers from the back recesses of my memory, so nobody quote me on these.
I think it was like.
I think it was
3.5
like
hours.
2 hours 45 minutes, I believe.
That is long.
The movie
For an
we
MCU.
got is like 2:15. So
That's so much time.
and I think it really feels that there are a lot of pacing issues in this movie.
There
It's
really
going.
are.
It's a really fast-paced
yeah,
movie.
I was gonna say that earlier.
a little
was
too fast-paced.
the
in my
pacing
opinion.
is either ridiculously fast, as in everything with the Illuminati, or ridiculously slow, as in the entire wedding scene at the beginning was so boring. The entire fight with the giant octopus totally didn't need to be as long as it was. Totally didn't even need to be in the movie.
I like
but-
that fight.
Yeah, I liked it too, but it was so weird. When they could have had more with the Illuminati, but they
Yes.
chose to put in the giant
Illuminati?
octopus fight. So stupid, bro. But yeah, pacing was off in that movie. But
Yeah, it feels like they cut a lot of stuff out.
yeah,
It's
shit. I had one more thing to say. One of the most confusing parts to me, I don't know if you understood it, because we didn't talk about it after you saw it, right? We only talked about it after I saw it.
what?
Okay, doesn't matter. One of the most confusing
You saw
parts.
it first, so we saw it when
Yeah.
I got home.
Did I
after
did I
seeing
talk to
theater.
you about the movie after?
Yes.
Okay, I just didn't know if we talked about it before, and I was
Yes.
just giving you spoiler-free stuff. That was a long time ago, so I don't remember.
It was like 3 days ago.
Yeah,
but
whatever. I've got. Yeah. So, one of the most confusing things in the movie was those like cursed souls or damned souls or whatever they were called.
Yeah, the weird yeah, those
ghoul
kind of. I
guys.
forgot about that actually. Yeah,
That came out of
nowhere. They said this like, oh, you can't possess a dead body, Doctor Strange. It's like, well, that would have been nice to know earlier.
Yeah.
I mean,
How
clearly
about
he
some
knew.
foreshadowing.
Clearly he knew that, but we didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I mean,
That was
the
it's
cloak
so
of
annoying.
souls that he made.
Badass.
Very cool.
Badass.
But also that kind of just makes the issue
confusing and weird.
It kind of just made the problem of, oh, we can't possess a dead body.
Oh wait, yes you can.
Yeah, apparently you can. You just have to believe in yourself or whatever.
Yeah. That was they kind of every problem in the movie seemed kind of non-existent because everything they did was just like, I can't do it. Oh yeah, actually I can.
If I believe in myself hard enough,
if I just think really hard, I can do this.
The real multiverse of madness was the friends we made along the way.
Was believing in yourself. But I mean, there is some truth to that in like real life. It's like psyching yourself up to do it, but like not when you're casting magic spells and turning dead corpse bodies into your cape. Like,
me having an anxiety about a test is not the same as possessing my corpse.
It's so stupid. Well, I don't know. Yeah, pacing was off. Lines were really strange.
But it looked really pretty.
It was very pretty and
very Sam Raimi.
Very entertaining. It was a great time very entertaining.
For all the issues I had.
I was glued to the screen the whole time.
As much as we have bitched about this movie,
I want to emphasize that. As much as I shit on it, it's still good.
I enjoyed myself.
I do think it's an MCU
I think it is a flawed movie.
It was good. It was enjoyable.
It's also not as important as everybody said it was going to be. Nope. It is important. But it's
not at all.
not like people said it was going to be. People
really
said it would be like on the level of like an Avengers movie.
That's what I thought it was going to be.
It's not, and this movie is not at all what I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing.
I'm glad. And Sam Raimi went out and said that. He said it's going to be exactly what you want, but not anything you expect.
Yes.
And I think it delivered on that excellently. Except it didn't give me basically anything I wanted.
For a movie called Multiverse of Madness, they didn't go
into the multiverse. It was just universes of madness.
Yes.
And that's okay.
And
I'm fine with that.
If you do want to go see a really crazy movie about the multiverse,
here it comes.
Go see Everything Everywhere All at Once. Liam here has not seen it.
I haven't seen it, so you can't talk about it.
I will not say anything about the plot.
Respect the recommendation.
They won the multiverse because like the Flash movie's coming out next year.
It's gonna be garbage.
Oh, it's gonna be garbage. We got this movie. We got No Way Home last year. Into the Spider-Verse. Okay.
No, I think
Across the Spider-Verse. Into the Spider-Verse Part 1 is a masterpiece as well.
What?
And the first one, Into the Spider-Verse.
What?
What? The first Spider-Verse movie is a multiverse movie.
You said Into the Spider-Verse Part 1. I thought that hadn't come out yet.
Oh, no, I meant, yeah.
Doesn't matter. Wait, what's the new one called? Across?
The first one is Across
the Spider-Verse. They made those names way too similar. The second one is
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
That is way too similar.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it should have been...
cohesion, but...
It is, but, like,
yeah.
It's not called...
Normies are going to get it confused.
I'm a normie.
I'm not.
I get it confused.
I have seen Into the Spider-Verse like 20 times.
I've seen it twice, and it's pretty good. I think that's a good thing about our podcast, is you know all the hyper-specific details and everything.
No, I just act like I do.
Well, yeah, but, like, you do, though. And, like, you know more of, like, the in-depth viewing, and I'm more of a casual viewer, but I still like it a lot.
I like to follow the kind of production and stuff.
Yeah. I don't. I just watch the movies. Except for when we're talking about Star Wars, then that's going to be a whole new playing field.
Oh, yeah.
Where both of us know everything, but still very different
we know everything on screen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't like
I hope
Legends, and
when we start talking about Star Wars, we have to emphasize, fuck Legends.
I don't
so confusing.
I don't like Legends. Okay, this is way off topic.
Yeah, way off topic. That came out of nowhere.
I'm not cutting this, but this is way
we'll keep it in. But... yeah, we can't get into that.
For multiverse stuff, out of everything, Doctor Strange, No Way Home, upcoming Flash, Spider-Verse 1, the upcoming Spider-Verse sequels.
Yeah.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. The weird little lower budget MCU
out of
indie
nowhere movie.
They won it.
Really?
Yeah. Before it came out.
Well, I respect
for actually doing weird multiverse stuff.
For actually doing multiverse.
Into the Spider-Verse is still my third favorite movie of all time. Into the Spider-Verse
delivered on multiverse.
Yes,
Spider-Man No Way Home didn't.
If you want a multiverse of madness, go see Everything Everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
I will. I'm gonna see it soon. I really
go
wanna
see it as soon as you can.
But yeah, Spider-Man: No Way Home was like fantastic.
Great movie, love it.
Amazing movie. Not really a multiverse movie, other than
Not
the fact
really.
that it's like.
I mean, they're bringing
like.
they're not traveling the multiverse.
Yeah.
It's they're just characters from other
Yeah.
universes,
But-
which is not a bad thing.
Overall, Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness was pretty good.
I liked it. For
The
all we
giant
bitched about
statue of Wanda's toes, bro.
it. Yeah, what was with her toes on that
I
statue?
don't know. It's awesome.
They were so long.
I don't have a foot fetish. I want to cut that out.
I'm not cutting that out.
Overall, good movie. I liked it.
Yes.
6.5 to 7. 6.5 to 7.
Now that we've talked about it, I'm lowering my score to a 7.
Yeah, I think we can average. We'll agree it's a 7.
It's a 7.
It's I hate saying it's a 7. That sounds too high.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
say
I
7.
think it's 7 because it
I'll go
is
7.
really creative in a lot of ways too.
And it was very enjoyable, and
Yes.
I was glued to the screen, so I think it's a 7. But yeah, I think we've been talking for
think
about
we're-
2 hours.
That was 40. Yeah. No, it's been less than that. But it
No,
doesn't
we
matter.
started at about 2, didn't we?
2:30.
Oh, 2:30. Okay, about over an hour.
I think that concludes Doctor
yeah.
Strange.
I think that concludes Doctor Strange and pretty much today's episode of the
Yeah.
podcast. Thanks for listening.
Thank
this
you
was
so much for listening.
we're both very excited about this.
Yes, so
it's gonna be.
We
Oh, you go
hopefully we'll get episodes of this show out
weekly.
weekly,
Probably not.
maybe bi-weekly.
I'm thinking bi-weekly.
We're gonna
both
we're
pretty
gonna
busy.
try to do weekly.
Yeah.
As of right now, we cannot promise anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the first episode. But,
yes.
Thanks for listening.
We haven't made like a poster or anything. We will be making a Twitter.
Yeah,
And I
eventually.
will probably hook up an email at some point as well. So if you want to get in touch with us, if you want to
Send
ask
us
us
some
questions,
emails.
send us emails, send us tweets. We'll answer your questions. We don't give
Yeah.
a shit.
Yeah. I mean, we probably won't get many questions at the start. But
No,
that's okay with
absolutely
me.
not.
Even one will answer.
Yes. So, but as of right now, we are not. None of that's set up. But if it's done by the first episode,
It'll be done by the first episode.
it'll,
Links in the description.
everything will be in the description. If you'd like to follow me at CJSiev on Instagram and CJ_Siv on Twitter and some other stuff, but you can find that if you want.
I don't have anything set up yet, but I will eventually. So you'll follow me later.
Yes,
I don't
and-
have shit right now.
Go oh, and of course, CJSiev on YouTube
Yeah.
for me.
Go do that.
Please go watch my videos. I work real hard on them.
Yeah. If you're listening to this on the podcast app or Spotify,
Assuming we
if we're
upload
on
it there.
Spotify,
We haven't figured that out yet.
check out the Boinks and CJSiev Very Cool Podcast YouTube channel.
And leave a 5-star review.
Can you review YouTube in it?
I don't know. I don't use. No.
Just type it in the comments. It is real good. Okay, we'll cut all that out. But yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah. Damn, I never know what to say at the end. Let's do it again. Thanks for listening. Wait, hold on. I hate
This is supposed to be the easy part.
Hold on. We'll cut all of that out. What do we say for an outro? I hate outros. I don't know how most
Thank you all so much for listening, everyone. We hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. Please follow us. Do all that jazz. You know what to do. Smash that notification bell. I hope you have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for listening. We'll see you in the next one. And
you
in the
next
next
time.
episode of
The Very Cool Podcast.